This is the future rave sound. I'm getting lost in an underground.
Imagine this. You're vibing to a psychedelic rock song on Spotify only to realize the band might not even exist. Meet Velvet Sundown, an internet famous group with no live shows, no interviews, and well, no human backstory as well. Just surreal lyrics, AI smooth photos, and a growing fan base of a whopping 470,000 monthly listeners. Critics say it sounds like a memory of a time that actually never happened. Which makes you wonder, was it even made by a human at all? Music producer Rick Beato put the track through Apple's AI-based Logic Pro, a tool that separates music into vocals, drums, rhythm, bass. Well, you get the picture. This is having a lot of problems. This is what actually Rick said. I suspect it may be because this is an AI track. Real songs, even from the 60s, split very cleanly on this particular tool. Velvet Sundown, on the other hand, not so much. Why? Why? Because AI songs are often generated as a single file. No layers, no soul, just prompt to product. AI musicians are everywhere. Velvet Sundown might be the mystery case, but big name artists are using AI out in the open. David Guetta recreated Eminem's voice with AI and dropped it in a live set. And he went on to say, of course, this is the future of music, but he was ethical enough to say, I won't release it commercially.
It's something that I made as a joke and it works so good, I could not believe it. I discovered those websites that are about AI. Basically, you can write lyrics in the style of any artist you like. So I typed, write a verse in the style of Eminem about future rave. And I went to another AI website that can recreate the voice. I put the text in that and I played the record and people went nuts.
Grimes launched elf.tech, her own AI voice generator. She lets anyone use her vocals for a 50% royalty split. Well, this is her take. I'll treat it like any real collaboration. Paul McCartney, with the help from AI, finished the Beatles' final track, Now and Then, by pulling John Lennon's voice from a scratchy old demo tape. Hybe, yes, the label behind BTS, used AI to launch Midnight, releasing the same song in 6 different languages simultaneously, thanks to voice synthesis. Taryn Southern created a full AI album, I Am AI, in 2017, years before most of us even knew what prompt engineering actually meant. Enter the legendary A.R. Rahman with a warning. India's maestro A.R. Rahman recently recreated the voices of 2 late singers, Bamba Bakia and Shahul Hamid, for a song in Lal Salam. He had permissions from their families, of course, and yes, they were paid. But Rahman sees the growing chaos and goes on to say, some of the songs are so filthy, yet they come out with the voices of popular singers.
I was intrigued, and one of my assistants who started a company was testing out timeless voices. And he sent me a sample of one of the singers who passed away, whom I introduced to the industry. And the director, Aishwarya, was looking for her movie Lal Salam for a folk kind of voice. And I felt that voice would be good, and then why don't we try this? And it was an experiment. I wanted to do it, allegedly. I wanted to take the permission of the folks, wife and their family, of both the families, Shahul Hamid and Bamba Bakia.
And well, here's the warning that hits the hardest. It's like mixing poison with oxygen and breathing it in. There should be rules. Just like behavior in society, there needs to be behavior in the software world too. Well, very, very hard-hitting and poignant words by Mr. Rahman himself. AI in music isn't just a tool actually, it's a weapon if misused. Prompting versus producing. Who gets paid? That's a very pertinent question. If Velvet Sundown is AI generated, should it be paid like real musicians? Well, a lot of critics, including Ricky Beato, said they are getting paid off the work of people who learn to play, mix, produce, sweat it out and write. Well, maybe AI prompt artists should get paid, but should they get everything? So the question really is, where does creativity end and convenience begin? Not all AI music is created equal, but here's the thing. Not every AI track is trying to pass itself off as real. Some tools like Suno, Udio, and India's very own Beethoven.ai are openly helping artists create responsibly. Beethoven.ai, a Bengaluru-based startup, is run by Mansoor Rahmat Khan, a 7th generation sitarist who's walked both the stage and the startup floor. Instead of scraping music off the web or cloning dead artists, Khan built a data set of over 100,000 licensed samples by partnering directly with musicians. What a wonderful idea. And this is what he said.
We have also worked with the smallest of music producers coming from the most remotest villages in India. So we have seen that entire diversity, because ultimately building an AI tool that generates music is all about diversity. Like, what kind of output can you generate and give to the user that is using your platform. So yeah, copyrights has to be respected. Our competition has scraped and has been sued. You have already seen those things.
Their platform uses diffusion models, on-song mixing, and even Google Gemini to help creators generate music using just video or text prompts. And unlike others, they're actually certified as family trained and focus on background tracks, not deepfaked vocals. I don't believe everyone wants to make music. We are building for those who need it for storytelling, games, and production, said Khan. Even Udio's co-founder Andrew Sanchez agrees. It's enabling a whole new set of creators who don't yet have the time, resources, or money to pursue a professional career in music. The final take? Well, the jury's out, but this is what I have to say. This isn't just about one band. It's actually about an industry-wide shift where AI can finish Beatles songs, imitate dead artists, and possibly make viral hits without even a human ever touching an instrument. What is the real question? If the music moves you, does it matter if it's made by a machine? Or is that exactly what should scare us? So please do let us know what you think in the comments below. And if you are a fellow musician, I know whatever you will say will come from the heart. So well, we are waiting for all of your inputs to come in. And of course, also want to actually remind you guys about Cypher 2025. Yes, in its 9th edition, which starts off on the 17th of September right through till the 19th of September 2025 at KTPO Whitefield, Bengaluru. It is India's biggest AI summit and expo. So you never know, you might find some brilliant creative musicians hanging around at the summit. You might want to go ahead and interact with them. This is Front Page by AIM TV. Like, share, subscribe, and always remember, think AI, think Cypher, think AIM.